Yeah, I'm just checking for sound. Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I don't know who this is. I'm expecting a call from AT&T. I wonder if this is them. Hello? Speaking?
Come on, man.
So you guys can't hear any of the sound effects, right? Yeah, the 2 p.m. is fine. That's the 27th. You said June 27th. Sorry, guys. I had a important call I was waiting for, and he called right when I started doing this, so I had to take that call. All right, y'all can hear everything. So, uh, uh, I'm trying to see what. Okay, so I guess on the Rumble side, I have to do chats. If anybody can log in on Rumble and see if you could hear sound and all of that. Because I know I'm there just because I like to keep the sound and stuff going. But let me know if anybody can log in on rumble.com, same name, Black Pill Red, and follow me there and check and see if you have sound over there. If anybody can do it. You say it's no sound on Rumble. There's no sound on Rumble. Okay. You say you can hear it now. All right. You know I can do my own. Okay, you say you can hear it now. All right. You know I can do my own. Okay, you say you can hear it now. I can hear it. All right. All right. Yeah, YouTube done me. They did me today, and today was the last day they were going to do me. So I'm going to slowly start migrating over here to Rumble, so I can start building my base back again. I won't be working as much as I used to. I mean, as I'm doing now. I drive early in the morning, and as soon as I get off work, I'm usually tired because I start around 2 or 3 o'clock. I do the ride share stuff. I'm not going to say what company because they already got me shadow banned on everything else. But I'm just checking to see how things are looking and moving over. Now I don't know how. Is this a way you can actually merge all of this stuff together? So, and the stuff here is kind of awkward. So, but other than that, that's it. I was just checking to see how this test stream looks over on Rumble, and if I can get it moved over there, which I got it up and running. So, thanks for helping me out on this. Uh, Follow you on Rumble, but so yeah, what happened was I did put a notification out, but I got off of it and had to get right back on. I got off because I had to put the YouTube link back on there in order for me to type in the chat. Now I can type in the chat on Rumble, but I have to do it on the Rumble page. I thought it had it happened on the StreamYard page, but I'm going to see about eLive tonight. I'm gonna move over to eLive and see if I can go live on eLive tonight and the multi links and everything over there. I kind of prefer eLive better. They have better banners and better overlays and stuff. So, but I like StreamYard because of this right here. You can pin the comments on there. Uh, but it'll probably be eLive. So, all right. I think that's it for now. Until I can work on that, I got to create a logo and all that for this one. Okay. I think I got it, folks. I think I got it. Appreciate you. Oh, you know what? Let me play something real quick. I want y'all opinion on this one. Give me your opinion. I don't know if it came over. Let me see if it came over. Because they had me shadow banned so hard that my none of my stuff is moving over. I have to send it over. It's not linking properly. But hey, I'm not expecting anything different. Let me move that over. All right. I want y'all opinion on this because this is my opinion. This is clearly my opinion. Now, when you hear this, I want you to listen to Whoopi Goldberg in this and listen to her with an open mind. And then I'm gonna play another video. Is it on? Yeah, I have it right. No, that's not it. Yeah, I hadn't edited yet. I'm waiting for it to download, so just bear with me. I, um, I want y'all to listen to this with an open mind because I think this is a message from white hats, of course, but she's speaking in general. And one of the things I want to host a show. I mean, I want to host a show. I want to call it loopholes, right? Closing loopholes. And I think um, the entire Trump presidency is about closing loopholes. This is how they stole the country from us. So I want y'all to check out Whoopi real quick. Where is she? Come on now, computer. Catch up with me. There you go. Now I gotta find you. Okay. Now check this out. So this will be a good way to see if you can hear the sound. So check this out.
None of this makes any difference to me. What really is making me, which is really starting to freak me out, is.
Hold on. I knew something I was forgetting. I forgot to share my screen. There it is. Okay, here we go. Check it out. I want y'all listen closely. Don't pay attention to the stupidity that she brings. Listen to it all together and then give me your opinion on what she's saying.
None of this makes any difference to me. What really is making me, which is really starting to freak me out, is the idea that we're not even discussing changing the Constitution to make it say you cannot be in jail.
Oh, yeah.
And be the president.
Well, that part.
I mean, I because my fear.
You guys can check that out at my website, gforemanbcp.
And hey, listen,
forget
me
that.
out
Forget
is
that.
the idea that we're not even discussing changing the Constitution to make it say you cannot be in jail.
Oh, yeah.
And be the president.
Well, that part.
I mean, I because my fear.
An amendment would be nice.
I'm a big fan of amendments because I feel like unless we start to plug these holes, this is going to keep biting us in the behind. And, it really is going to take the people saying, hey, listen, because if I can't vote when I come out of jail, why can you be president?
That's a wonderful point.
I mean,
and amendments are very American. I mean, it's some people argue that the Constitution is not a breathing and living thing, that it's sort of stagnant. I, of course, feel differently. I feel that it's a living and
everyone knows that it's a living document. Everyone knows the Constitution is a living document. For her to say that, she's trying to make people think that she's smarter than them. But everybody knows that the Constitution is a living document. All right.
and breathing thing, because we didn't know there
None
would
of
be
us would be able to vote.
cell phones before.
Yeah,
and
no, well,
we didn't
yeah,
know
I mean,
that there would be AR-15s. There should be.
It has to grow with the country.
Yeah.
So, but this, what has happened, I know this is really weird, but I've been having strange thoughts. What I think has happened for us as a nation is over the past 10 years,
now listen to
weird
this.
stuff has been happening in the country to show us where the problems are. I think the fact
Listen
that we
to
have
closely.
this situation now with you know who is there to tell us, hey, y'all have a problem.
Right.
And these kinds of things are going to start coming up because these kinds of people who are not reading the Constitution, don't know the law, don't know how this country runs, are now starting to get in. Because I just, there's some things that, you know, we'll fight over because we have two different opinions. But there's some stuff that as an American, you just can't do.
Be a U.S. citizen.
Okay. Now, in your opinion, I'm not sure if, I know it's too many characters to type in this. So just let me know if you agree. And then I'll play it again. Just that little snippet before I cut it off. She spoke about a lot of things going on, people doing some things. Tell me if this is not a calm right here. And just listen to it again. I want you to just listen to it and tell me if this is not a calm.
With the country.
Yeah.
So, but this, what has happened, I know this is really weird, but I've been having strange thoughts. What I think has happened for us as a nation is over the past 10 years, weird stuff has been happening in the country to show us where the problems are. I think the fact that we have this situation now with you know who is there to tell us, hey, y'all have a problem.
Right.
And these kinds of things are going to start coming up because these kinds of people who are not reading the Constitution, don't know the law, don't know how this country runs, are now starting to get in because.
Okay. She said weird things are happening to show us where the problems are. and that is where I'm getting a comment that, because if you notice, weird things are happening. I mean, they're happening in Trump's favor, but they're also giving the illusion that Trump is getting lambasted by the Constitution, which he's not. But it's the way she says it. Even though I hate these cackling women, well, I don't hate, hate, but I just don't like the show. I don't agree with the premise because they spew lies. But this is true, but it's from the wrong perspective. This is from a liberal perspective, but I believe this personally, I believe this is a comp coming from to let them know that, hey, things have to change, because you have a lot of convicts that are in prison right now, excuse me, not prison, in Congress. A lot of convicts in Congress that are running this country, and they're doing it illegally. And I believe they're closing some loopholes. And I think this is probably one loophole that's going to get closed. Check this out again.
With the country.
Yeah.
So, but what has happened, I know this is really weird, but I've been having strange thoughts. What I think has happened for us as a nation is, over the past 10 years, weird stuff has been happening in the country to show us where the problems are. I think the fact that we have this situation now with who is there to tell us, hey, y'all have a problem.
Right.
And these kinds of things are going to start coming up, because these kinds of people who are not reading the Constitution, don't know the law, don't know how this country runs, are now starting to get in. Because there's some things that, we'll fight over because we have two different opinions. But there's some stuff that, as an American, you just can't do.
To be a U.S. citizen, you have to be 35 years of age. You have to do all this stuff. They never thought they'd have to say, and by the way, you can't be a convict. Like, I feel like you could extrapolate.
Well, not even a convict, but you can't be somebody. Well, they have. They made a lot of laws that say, here's what you can't do. He's flagrantly wagged these laws in our face. We need to say, hey, so we have to, see, this is the thing. We have to say, as a nation, we have to say there are lines that we are willing to cross. You don't like this, I don't like this. We can fight it out with the people we elect. But when the people we elect are doing things that we know that our parents would have kicked our behinds for, that our parents said to us, you can be anything, never be a liar. And we look and watch people lie, and we don't go, damn. I mean, that's on us.
And the bar is really high for a constitutional amendment. I think it warrants it in this case, because what it would force is, let's say, like a state like Texas to be on the record. Do you think that somebody who is a convicted felon should be able to hold office?
Yes.
And by the way, I believe in restoring felons' voting rights. I don't necessarily think you should be able to run for president if you're convicted or in jail at that time.
Well, you should.
Now, that part I agree with. I believe that everyone should be allowed to vote, especially if you live in the country. It should be a period where, felons can get their votes restored, but I believe that they should not be able to run. Reason being, because look at what's going on right now. These people have the checkbook, and they've been writing checks like crazy. I mean, look at Ukraine. I think Ukraine is like our baby daddy over there, or baby mama or baby daddy, and we just dropping cash over there left and right. We the baby daddy. I'm sorry. We're the baby daddy, and we're dropping cash over there like left and right. And that part I agree with. But running the country, no. But I believe that that's probably going to be a loophole that's going to be closed. Even though people can run for president in office. And you ask, let me see if I have it pulled up. Can a person actually where did I put it at? Forgive me, y'all, because I didn't prepare for this. This is just one of the things where I wanted to run a test, but you know me, I'll get into the show and get into running this test. And okay, it's in there. Yeah. Check this out. Let me make sure Check this out.
Can you run for president from prison? Yes, and this guy did. Eugene V. Debs ran for president 5 times with the Socialist Party, and the 5th time in 1920 was from behind bars. He was arrested for giving this speech in Ohio in 1918, criticizing U.S. involvement in World War I, like that the working...
Okay, here's, I'm going to start this over. Pay attention to the dates and pay attention to what law he violated. And then think about what they're accusing Trump of, okay? Just think about that.
Yes, and this guy did. Eugene V. Debs ran for president 5 times with the Socialist Party, and the 5th time in 1920 was from behind bars. He was arrested for giving this speech in Ohio in 1918, criticizing U.S. involvement in World War I, like that the working class make the sacrifices, shed the blood, but have never yet had a voice in declaring war. The U.S. had amended the Espionage Act just a few weeks earlier to limit speech critical of the war. And after 2 federal officers in the crowd that day photographed Debs giving his speech, he was sentenced to 10 years in a federal prison. But that didn't stop the Socialist Party from picking him as their candidate in 1920. He managed to win almost 1 million votes, more votes by raw number than any Socialist Party candidate in history. The winner of that election, Warren G. Harding, released Debs early in 1921. The same year, Congress got rid of the amendment limiting anti-war speech.
A little kiss at the end. Did you guys hear that? Do I need to play it again? Just let me know if you want to play it again. It sounds eerily similar to what's going on right now. You know, of course, history repeats itself, but it's a short video. I'll play it again. Hold on.
Can you run for president from prison? Yes, and this guy did. Eugene V. Debs ran for president 5 times with the Socialist Party, and the 5th time in 1920 was from behind bars. He was arrested for giving this speech in Ohio in 1918, criticizing U.S. involvement in World War I, like that the working class make the sacrifices, shed the blood, but have never yet had a voice in declaring war. The U.S. had amended the Espionage Act just a few weeks earlier to limit speech critical of the war. And after 2 federal officers in the crowd that day photographed Debs giving his speech, he was sentenced to 10 years in a federal prison. But that didn't stop the Socialist Party from picking him as their candidate in 1920. He managed to win almost 1 million votes, more votes by raw number than any Socialist Party candidate in history. The winner of that election, Warren G. Harding, released Debs early in 1921. The same year, Congress got rid of the amendment limiting anti-war speech.
Yeah, I'm tripping with the kiss at the end, but don't that sound eerily similar to what's going on now? What are they charging Trump with? The Espionage Act? And they're trying to put him away, like I said, they did to him because he was speaking out against the war. Didn't Trump speak out against the war? Trump the number he keeps putting up is 1917. This is 1918. It could have been in 1917. I mean, but it's eerily similar to what's going on right now. And it shows that, yeah, you can actually run. But I believe that that's a loophole that's going to get changed because half the people we have in Congress right now, half of them are ex-cons. Now I'm pretty sure, where did I put it? I'm pretty sure you guys remember this. It's crazy as I have to do this because it's not forwarding to my it's not getting to my system. I don't know why it's not getting there. I think it's on this one. But I'm pretty sure you remember this meme that went viral. Check it out.
And he said, Dad, guess which is it? Is it NBA or NFL? 36 have been accused of spousal abuse. 7 have been arrested for fraud. 19 have been accused of writing bad checks. 117 have directly or indirectly been bankrupted at least 2 businesses. 3 have done time for assault. 71, I repeat, 71 cannot get a credit card due to their bad credit. 14 have been arrested on drug-related charges. 8 have been arrested for shoplifting. 21 currently are defendants in lawsuits, and 84 have been arrested for drunk driving in the last year. How many of you think NBA? How many of you think NFL? Well, the answer is neither. It's the 435 members of the United States Congress.
Yeah. That thing, it went viral. And I believe that that's one of the loopholes that's going to be closed real soon, because we can't have that. We can't have that. We can't have these people representing us, because the basis of their decisions are going to be based on criminal thoughts. When you're doing it this way, you'll never be able to hold off as being a criminal. I mean, would you trust a criminal with your paycheck, with your checkbook? Or and that wasn't, I mean, Whoopi wasn't the only one that was that freaked out. The morning, what is this called? Morning Joe? Mika. Now I want you to listen to what she has to say as well, and flip it, because they're going to say, you know what, don't listen to us, listen to Trump. He put himself, he's given the evidence himself, or well, just check it out.
That's why Trump faces these charges, which is why he has been arraigned, despite all the chances, simple things he could have done to avoid it.
So, we spend time talking to Trump supporters, trying to understand where they are with this. And when I listen to this reporting, I'm listening to what they would say. And they would say, well, no, the government's also lying about Biden, and Biden held them too. He hid them in his garage. You can't lock the garage. But the response to that is, okay, fine, don't listen to journalists. Don't listen to followers of this story as we report it to you. Don't listen to the White House. Don't listen to the DOJ. Listen to Donald Trump, because even now he's saying the boxes were mine. They're mine. They're mine. And I declassified. Listen to him. Don't listen to us. Listen to him and tell me that's still okay. Nuclear secrets hiding in Mar-a-Lago in boxes strewn on the floor by the toilet, where people come in and out, where quite frankly, your man, Donald Trump, your guy, has a relationship with Putin and other fascists and people who perhaps don't adhere to democratic values. He has these relationships and he has these documents. Are you not worried? He says they're his. You know they're not.
Well, I mean, and the thing is, if you don't want to listen to the media, if you don't want to even listen to Rupert Murdoch's media, the Wall Street Journal.
I wouldn't listen to this guy anyway, because he had a secretary that was found dead in his office. So I was going to do a little story on him. But yeah, if you listen to what they're saying, it's almost like they're telling you some things to listen to Donald Trump. Listen to Donald Trump. Listen to Donald Trump. Don't listen to us. Even though she's being, sarcastic about it, I think she's telling us to listen to Donald Trump. But that's just me and my abstract way of thinking. All righty. I gotta post this one. Biden has, that's what Biden, all his best friends are KKK members. All right, folks. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here today. I just really want to do a test strip. If you notice, the videos are raw. I had information around them. I usually clean them up pretty good, and I'll set them up. But I just want to make sure that the stream going to Rumble is actually working, and I'll be switching over to Rumble officially on the 1st. I'm gonna put it officially on the 1st. So 7-1, because I want to work through some things and make sure. And because it didn't allow me to do texting, and I think not texting but chatting on there, and I opened the YouTube page back up just so I can chat, and that's why the live is on YouTube and Rumble. But I'm gonna keep it on YouTube for a little while, and then I'll be officially on Rumble next week. But I don't even know how to cut YouTube off if I want to cut it off and go to. Let me see if this is it. So if it cuts off on this, I'll go live next week. But I'm trying to see if I can currently do this. All right, guys, y'all take it easy now. All right.